All right, guys. So what I decided to do is I decided to make these little like half circle cutouts. I know that I've seen these on Ferris wheels before, you know, at different fairs and things. I'm gonna put each of these in the corners here because these are the corners that I said I wanted to kind of sturdy up a bit. Now this is going to be the this is the back of this, but I am going to do it to the front as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to paint the entire, this whole Ferris wheel is going to be red, and I'm going to paint everything in the back of this red too. In the front, it's going to be a different story. I'm probably going to put in like some accent colors, but I'm right now in the process of making these. I need 8 for each front and back, so I got 4 of these. I need to make another 4 to put on this one, and then we'll be done with the back. I completely forgot about this yesterday when I'm saying about how I want to try to sturdy up the 2 pieces. This was actually an idea that I had where it would go like right here, and then this piece here would connect both halves of the Ferris wheel frame. However, I'm not sure if I like this design, but you know, a circular design with a star in it is pretty standard for the for like a carnival fair thing. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now, and as I keep going along with this, I'll keep showing you guys updates. All right, guys, I wanted to give you a little bit of a progress update here. I wanted to start trying to come up with like a color base here for the Ferris wheel. Now, I knew I was going to paint it red, but then when I started to make these little half circular cutout things to kind of keep all of this better secured, I decided what to do is on the front, I'm going to make these all white. Now, I only did 2 of them. I do have all of them cut out. I just haven't painted them yet, but I'm going to make all of these a white. I think that's really that really pops off of the red. And then I originally showed you guys that in the middle of the 2 Ferris wheel frame pieces, I was going to put like this big circular thing with like a star on it. I ended up upgrading that a little bit. I didn't like the way that it looked, so what I ended up doing was I kind of gave it like a 3D look. So this is 2 pieces. This is a 1/2-inch piece of plywood, and then I cut out the star with a 1/2-inch piece of plywood, and I painted the bottom yellow, of course, and the star red. I think this too is really going to pop off of that that red Ferris wheel frame. And then when I start to build the seats in it, I think Vanessa and I were talking like we might make the seats like a white and a blue. Again, just trying to make it like really pop. And I should mention too that I don't think I mentioned it before, but these pieces here, these like circular cutout pieces, these are 1/2-inch pieces of plywood too. Basically, I'm trying to reuse as much as what I had from last year. So I had a lot of 1/2-inch plywood left over from last year, so that's kind of what I've been using to make all this stuff. So I'm going to keep going here, and I'll give you guys more progress as I go. As you can see here, I ran out of spray paint. I only had about a 1/2 bottle, and I wanted to just kind of try it. So I got to go out and get some more red spray paint, and so I can do the, you can see the other sides in the garage there, so I can do that. And like I said, when I get that finished and make any more progress, I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, guys, so yesterday I started to come up with an idea of how I wanted to make the baskets or the seats for this Ferris wheel, and this is kind of what I came up with here. So this is basically all made with 1/2-inch plywood. The seat area is actually 3/4 of an inch plywood, but it's really all that I had. I don't know if I'm gonna have to go out and get any more plywood. I have this piece here that I'm gonna try to reuse to make 3 more seats, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make that happen. But basically, as far as measurements go, this piece down here is 12 inches and 8 inches. The back is basically 12 inches by 12 inches, but as you can see, I have this rounded out to make it look like a seat. And then on the sides here, this thing is about, I think it's like 8.5 inches wide and roughly about 9 inches tall, but I do have this little groove cut out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of 1/2-inch PVC, and I'm going to kind of put it not here, but like kind of in the wood here to make it look like this is like the bar, like the locking bar for when you go on a Ferris wheel. Probably going to maybe cut out a little hole in here so I can put this in, and then maybe drill a hole in here so I can slide the PVC through. But this is my idea for the seat. I think this is going to work out really well. It's not super heavy, and I think it's going to look really good. The plan is that I'm probably only going to make 4 of these. So I'm going to have 4 baskets. Originally I thought maybe doing 8, but I just don't know if 8 is needed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can replicate this and try to make 3 other ones, and then I will get back to you guys when I have that finished. Alright guys, so I was able to make all 4 of the baskets that I was going to use for the Ferris wheel here with some wood that I had left over from last year. So this is basically kind of what they look like. This one here, I have the PVC in there, which is kind of what I'm going to be shooting for to do. Probably like cut it off right here and maybe put like, I don't know, a screw in there or something to make it look like it's locked. But next thing would be is to figure out what I want to paint these as far as the color. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I got all of the seats painted here. We ended up using this Rust-Oleum Brilliant Blue spray paint, and I really like the way that this looks. What I ended up doing was I went over all of the screw holes and the seams and everything with some caulk, and I even went over some of the areas that we had from last year, like our Salem sign that I used to kind of make these seats. I kind of went over that with some caulk too, just to kind of cover that up a little bit, and that really seemed to work because there really isn't any of the signs really bleeding through these seats here. So I think this is going to look really good, having this really bright blue color, this almost royal blue color on the Ferris wheel. I think it's really going to make it pop. Really just have to figure out now what I want to do with the bars, the PVC. I might make those like a yellow or something, like really to just make this thing really pop. I might make those a yellow, so gonna have to see about that. All right, guys. So I did now officially get both sides of the frame of the Ferris wheel painted red. So this is the one side that I had to finish, and this one in the garage is already done. And I have the white half circles on all the corners here. So the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to wait for this to dry overnight, and then once this dries, I already have the 4 half circle cutouts here, all painted and ready to go, and they're just going to go on the corners, and we're going to be in a really good spot at that point. All right, guys. So what I ended up doing is I went out today and I picked up some of these. They're called 1/2-inch PVC caps. I got these over at Lowe's. They only cost 67 cents a piece. I got 8 of them, and as you can see here, I'm starting to put in the PVC, and then at each end I have a one of these caps. I was originally going to paint these bars, however, I think I might just leave them white. No one's really gonna notice like the writing on them and things like that. I think I might just leave them just like this and not worry about painting them. The other thing I'm doing to these baskets, I'm doing an experiment. I ended up cutting out on a 5mm sheet of plywood a star, and what I was going to do is I'm testing this out right now to see what this looks like. But I'm spray painting on the side of each of these baskets a bright yellow star. So I'm kind of curious to see what this looks like. All right, guys. So this stencil that I made, it didn't do a great job. I was able to kind of save this. So here is the basket with the star on it, and what I was able to do is since the paint was wet, I was kind of able to use my fingers to kind of wipe the paint away, and then I put this. I outlined it in black marker to give it a really nice look. So what I ended up doing was on the other ones, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 2 baskets with yellow stars and 2 baskets with white stars. On this one with the white, I basically just etched into the wood the shape of the star, and then just painted the star on there by hand with some white paint. I did do that for the other yellow star, and I used this paint. However, it's not the same color as the spray paint. So what I ended up doing is for the other one that's out there in the garage drying, I just taped around the outline of the star with painter's tape, and then just spray painted on this spray paint here that I got. I think it's called Golden Sunset. which is a really nice bright yellow. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm working on now. I'm going to paint the white star on this other basket over here, and then I should have all the baskets done at that point. And then I'm going to start, like I mentioned, painting the stands. And then once I get the stands painted, I think I'm going to put this thing back together again just to kind of see what everything looks like. All right, guys, so here is a look at the Ferris wheel, and this is pretty much put together. I only have 2 of the baskets on because this thing is 8 feet tall, and I really just did not feel like reaching up and trying to put the other 2 baskets on the, we're going to put a basket on this corner and that corner. But here's what it looks like. I think it looks really cool, personally. I think people are going to get a real kick out of this. The only thing that I've updated since I last showed you guys was in the center here, in this circular center. Before, I didn't have this blue star. I wanted to add something with this blue color to kind of pick up the color of the seats. So I cut out a smaller star to make it look and painted it the blue. So all these pieces, this is 3 pieces of 1/2-inch plywood right here. So I think this looks really good, by the way. I think it looks awesome. But yeah, this is it. And like I said, so far I'm really happy with it. I think it looks really good, and I think people are going to get a real kick out of it. All right, guys, so here is the Ferris wheel all put together. This thing, like I said, is it's got to be about 10 feet tall, if not taller. It's over our, it's over the garage gutters here, and we have it out. So this is it. I got the stand on there. I painted that black yesterday, and I got all the baskets on it. Overall, I like it. I think it's okay. I don't know why. There's just something missing. Something's not like... Maybe it's because there's nothing in the baskets yet. I don't know. But something's just missing in my eyes. I did play around with some lights that I have, but I don't think they're going to work. They're not long enough to go around. I was thinking about putting lights around the edging of this. But yeah, this is it. And I think for now, this is done. When we put this out in the yard during Halloween, then I'll start adding to it, maybe like the lights and things like that. But right now, like the base here, this is not rebarred into the ground or anything. So I think for now I'm going to call this project done, but we will definitely be adding things when this is out in the yard for Halloween. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned. We will have some others as well. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care. And thanks again so much for watching. We really appreciate it. For everybody who has recently subscribed, thank you so much. Hope you guys are enjoying the content that we have here. And like I said, we'll keep putting videos out all season long during Halloween here. So again, thank you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.